Hello everybody, welcome back to Robert's English Classroom. How are you doing? Well, today's lesson is all about ChatGPT. And if you don't know what ChatGPT is, wow, I think everybody in the world knows it. If you don't know yet, well, you can learn today. If you do know ChatGPT and you are learning English, I have some good ideas to help you study and help you improve English, because ChatGPT is powerful and it's a good tool for learning. And I will show you today how to use ChatGPT to improve and learn your English. Okay, so should we get started? All right, let's go. Okay, everybody, welcome back. Let's get started right away here. ChatGPT. Now, if you don't know what ChatGPT is, let me explain it. Okay, first of all, it's like a Google search, but it's by a company called OpenAI. And OpenAI, AI stands for artificial intelligence. So artificial means not human, not from our brain, but created, and intelligence is smart. So it's like a computer brain, basically, a smart computer. And what can you do with ChatGPT? Well, you can ask it for help. It will search the internet. It will give you suggestions, and it can create and make a lot of things that you might need. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean by that. So it's a very, very powerful tool. And this is just the beginning. It will get better. And I put here, it will change a lot, meaning it will change how we teach. It will change how we learn and study. All right. And if you want to use it, it's a great tool. So let me show you how to do it. Let's start with number one. Oh, how do we use it? Oh, first. Okay, what to ask? Well, when we use, first of all, you need to go here, chat.openai.com/chat. Okay. To use ChatGPT, you need to sign up. It's free. You put in your email and the password. Very easy. Okay. Now, some of the English you can use to tell it what to do. You can say, write something. So ask it, write a story. It will write a story for you. You can ask, what are examples of something? So what are examples of the future tense for English? Create, to make something. Create a dialogue in English. What does something mean? So maybe you have a sentence or a word and you can ask it, what does this mean? And also you can say, is this right? So maybe you write some English and you can ask it, is it right? And I'll show you how to do that later. Okay, so it's really popular. Hey, don't forget here, we've got a comment box quiz at the end. Today's not a quiz. It's more like a question. So remember, you can put your answer into the comment box, and I'll get back to you. So, all right, let's keep going here. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, part one. All right, first thing you can do is reading practice. Reading practice. All right, so how do we do this? And I'm going to go back and forth with ChatGPT. Okay, so first of all, okay, so maybe I want to practice reading something and the reading has some vocabulary in it or some grammar. Okay, so I can write this, I can ask ChatGPT to do this. Okay, write a 100-word story that uses the phrasal verbs come up with, break up with, get along with, cut down on. So I want a story with this vocabulary. Now I put this red colon here. I don't think you have to, but if you put the colon here, I just want to separate what the command is in green and the blue is the vocabulary. So sometimes write the colon can help you. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy this command. Okay. Blink. And then I'm going to go to ChatGPT. Okay, and here's what the page looks like. Okay, here it is. Very simple page. And then I'm going to paste my question in there. Okay, so there it is. And write 100 story. Now press OK, and here it goes. Okay, give it a few seconds. Sometimes it's really fast, sometimes it's a little bit slow. So write a 100-word story that uses the phrasal verbs come up with, break up with, get along with, cut down with, and there we go. Okay, starts writing. Usually it's faster. So Samantha was a heavy smoker who struggled to quit. One day she decided to come up with a plan to cut down on her smoking. She made a list of things that triggered her cravings and found alternative activities. So there we go. Now I can read this story and I can practice my vocabulary. Pretty cool. All right. Okay. So now let's pop back to the lesson. Now I've got this story, and maybe you're like, well, it's too hard or it's too easy. So you can ask ChatGPT to make the story an easier level or an advanced level, or even if you want a longer or shorter story, you can do that. So let's go back. If I go back to the same story here and I'll say, can you make the story level easier? And it says, sure, here's a simplified version of the story. So it's the same story, but it's a little bit easier English. Okay, and you can change it. Also, do you want to make it more advanced? You can do that as well. Okay, so that's how we do the reading part. Now, how about grammar? Okay, now grammar is another thing, very easy to do. So let's practice. Okay, so pretend we're doing some grammar tense, and I wrote here the present perfect tense, PP. So have gone, have seen, has taken. Okay, the present perfect tense. So I want some practice. So I can easily do this. I can say create 8 sentences that use the present perfect tense. Okay, that's easy. It will give me 8 sentences. But if I want to make it more specific, I can say create 8 sentences that use the present perfect tense and use the verb carry only. So I want 8 words, 8 sentences in PP that only use carry. All right, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to copy. All right, and then we'll flip to back to my ChatGPT. All right, new chat. So here we go. I'm going to put that command in there, and let's see what it does. And boom, right away. And it even numbers them for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And all of them have carried, has carried, have carried, has carried, have carried. So you can ask it to do very simply what you need. Okay, if you're working on past present, present perfect, go ahead and ask it about present perfect. If you have vocabulary you need to use, it will do it for you. Okay? All right, number 3 here. Phonics and pronunciation. How do we practice? All right, here's my idea. You're going to write a story that uses the phonics A-R, E-R, I-R-O-R, and U-R 5 times each. Okay, so I'm asking it to write a story with some phonics so that I can read it and practice it. And I only want to use the words 5 times each. If you want it to be longer, you can go ahead. If you want it to be shorter, you can change it that way as well. All right, so here we go back. All right, new chat. And I'll put in here, write a story. So this is a phonics practice story. And right away, very fast, it's writing it. So I should see A-R, I see A-R, E-R, U-R, O-R. I see the words that I want. So once upon a time in a far-off world, there lived a farmer named Carl. Carl had a farm that was nestled in a valley surrounded by hills. The hills were lush and green, okay? And it's a bit long story. Now, the sad thing is it won't read it to you. You cannot listen and then practice, right? But I think in the future you will be able to do that. This is quite a long story because I asked it to write 5 times. I'll stop it here. It's each word 5 times. That's a lot of words. So sometimes the story will be really long. All right. So there we go. All right. Let's go back to, okay. So that's our phonics and pronunciation. Okay. So again, it doesn't read it for you, but you can practice reading it. Okay. Or maybe read it to a teacher or read it to somebody who can tell you if the pronunciation is right or wrong. But boy, in the future, You will be able to say it and read it, and probably will tell you how you're doing. Okay, last one is writing. How can we use it for writing? And I call this Teacher GPT. Now, here's my idea. You can write, let's pretend it's a grammar lesson. You can ask ChatGPT, write 5 questions in the future tense. All right, so it'll write 5 questions, like a homework assignment. Then you will answer each of those questions. You can write them down or type them. Okay, and then you will ask ChatGPT, is this sentence correct? And then you have your answer here. Okay, let me show you what I mean. All right, so let me copy. Again, so first we'll ask it to write some examples for us. Basically, it's like giving us some homework. Okay, I'm getting out of here. All right, so there we go. Write 5 questions in the future. So it's asking me like, what will be the top trends in fashion next year? Where will you be traveling for your next vacation? Like that. So, okay. What we can do is write an answer. Now, I'm going to write an answer, but I'm going to write a wrong answer. So I'll do it like this. And first I'll start it with this. Is this future tense sentence correct? Is this future tense sentence correct? And then I'll put the colon. And then I'm going to put a wrong answer. So I'll put like, where will you be traveling for your next vacation? I travel next vacation to Italy year. Okay, so I have a wrong sentence. So it says, no, the sentence is not correct future tense form. A correct tense form would be, I will travel to Italy for my next vacation next year. Boom. So it actually gives you the right answer. Okay, that's the scary thing. So you have a teacher that can tell you what the right answer is. So you can make an assignment for yourself, try some answers, and ChatGPT can tell you, is these answers correct or not? Okay, so I call it writing and Teacher GPT. So you can practice writing, and then the Teacher GPT will tell you, are you right or wrong? Okay, so let's quick review. Reading practice. ChatGPT can help you with reading practice, grammar practice, phonics and pronunciation, and then writing and Teacher GPT. That's my term. Okay, and again, comment box quiz. Let me ask you a question here. All right, I'm not going to ask you a quiz today. Okay, I'm going to ask you what you think about this. What did you use ChatGPT to help you do to practice English? So did you try any of these to help you? And if you did, if you want to share it in the comment box for me. Okay, I'm really curious. I'm curious what you did, and I'm curious what you did and and how it turned out, and if it helped you, if it actually did help you. Okay, all right, everybody, that's it. ChatGPT and learning English, how it can help you. I hope it was helpful. Any questions you can ask me, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.